Hey guys, back here for the finals of this Swiss draft with our sweet red-white Citadel Siege deck. And, ooh, Berserker's Onslaught. And this is another fantastic hand. 2-drop, 3-drop, and then a rare. We didn't win the die roll this time, though. So that's first of this draft. Up against black. Alright, hey, Summer Prowler, I forgot you were in this deck. I haven't seen you yet. Same with like a Tarka Freed, haven't seen that either. Palace Familiar, well, that's pretty good. Fortunately for us, Kolgan Aspirin just crushes that card. And we've drawn Kolgan Aspirin like every game. It's one of my favorite cards in this set. He'll accept the 1 damage. If he's got a sweet exploit deck, it might be kind of hard to beat him, but just because I feel like that is pretty good against us. Hitting our next land drop is pretty good there. Let's attack for 2 here. I'll trade this for the Scribe. Alright. And I'm just going to play the Outcast here. Getting a couple more bodies on the field is very good. For our deck, we have Warflore in hand, along with Berserker's Onslaught. And this has some value later, just because you can dash it out. We did pass a Crux of Fate in this draft, so this guy could have it. I think it was this draft. I'm like 90% sure we passed it in this draft, but we'll see. So, let's see here. I believe we just swing with the team. Maybe these aren't the greatest attacks. Yeah, let's swing with the team. I don't mind using Warflare here because we're gonna stick Onslaught next turn. And if he like lines up his blockers or whatever, kind of blow him out. If he just blocks like this, I'm fine, and I'll play the Summer Prowler. Like it kind of sucks that he gets insane value here, but we still have the Spirit. And I'd like to set up a Warfare plus Berserker's Onslaught turn. I feel like that's gonna be pretty good, and I want to get as much damage as possible here. And it prevents him from exploiting for value, which, you know, it's a thing. But next turn, I'm pretty sure I'm slamming Berserker's Onslaught if we hit a land. If we don't hit a land, we've got Warflare up, or we can just keep playing creatures to make Warflare better. But, oh wow, he discarded Butcher's Glee. He must be missing land, maybe? I don't know. He might have Crux of Fate here, actually. Yeah. Ojutai Summons. Okay, that's not Crux of Fate. Well, this Berserker's Onslaught's pretty good. And we didn't draw a land. Okay, well that's kind of a bummer. I think I just attack with everything though. Yeah. I'll get my use out of Warflare here, definitely. I mean, maybe it was right to just pass and play some creatures out or whatever, but yeah, do that. Alright, I mean, it's not the most insane value ever. Like, we traded a couple creatures off for a couple of his creatures. Got a Spell Eater, though. It's pretty nice. Got in a lot of damage. I mean, that's maybe not the best use of Warflare, and maybe I should have taken that turn to just play out a Hardened Berserker, because then next turn we can drop this after we attack, but I think that's fine. I mean, if we just cast the Berserker's Onslaught next turn, this is going to be a 4/3 Double Striker attacking, so he's going to have to deal with that. And then even if he just like kills this or whatever, we can dash this in as a 4/5 or a 2/3 Double Striker, so it's doing 4 damage. Like that's pretty insane. Been a big fan of Berserker's Onslaught, even though it doesn't do anything by itself. In limited, you pretty much always have creatures, so right into being sure. He's not getting value off his looting, but it's fine. I probably would have looted there if I had like a 1-drop in black in my deck, rather than wait to loot, if that's his plan. But like I don't know the texture of his hand and stuff, so it could be the right play. All right, land. Twin bolt's not horrible. I could just attack here and get the 2-for-1 with twin bolts. That's probably what I do. Because if he just stacks two things, I kill one of them with twin bolt. And I get to do one to his face this way. So let's do that. Get a nice little 2-for-1 here. And like, if this doesn't work, it's still just a 2-for-1 because he's trading 2 creatures for this. What did he do? Did he just tap mana? Oh, he turned Sultai Emissary face up. I didn't see that. Okay, well, sure. I guess it's not really a 2-for-1 now because he gets a manifest. But that's fine. And I'm just gonna cycle this pressure point. Oh, maybe I should have dashed the Scream Rage Brawler. Yeah, that's probably better than playing pressure point here. Let me think. Yeah, that might have gotten me 2 more points of damage, but I'm just gonna let him hit me if he wants to, and I'll tap down his manifest. My life doesn't really matter right now. He has a removal spell for this. We're not in the best shape, but we are gonna get to reload. Okay. Let's just tap down the manifest because it could be like a rats or something. I don't think there's anything for 2 mana that would eat the Summit Prowler, so. And we hit our land. So that's kind of sweet. Let's just drop Berserker's Onslaught. I think that's just better because next turn we can dash, play that, and then this dashes in as a double striking creature, so. We've got backup plays if he has an answer for this guy. But this is lethal, so he has to chump here. Sure. I mean, he still has to chump here, which is kind of sweet. And that was another reason to tap the manifest down. He's going to have to chump, so. It's going pretty well. Seems to have a pretty good deck. We haven't seen anything impressive, really. I'm assuming that he's the one that got... we are going to have to play around the Silumgar Spell Eater at some point. And he's probably the one that got Crux of Fate. I think it's this draft. I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure we passed it in this draft. If I'm wrong on that, so be it, but I think that's what we did. Wow, that's aggressive. Maybe he has it here. If that's the case, we get to do 4 next turn plus play a lethal threat. Silumgar Butcher. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Killer dude. Yeah, that's annoying. This is just a swamp. Okay, light form's pretty good here. Flying double strike, lifelink. 2/2. That's pretty strong here. Ooh, and it's a Sabertooth Outrider. That's just lethal, right? Yeah, that's lethal next turn. And I think I'm just gonna play Hardened Berserker rather than dash this or just play this because I can dash this next turn. Present even more damage. So we're looking good. He could still have the Wrath here. Yeah, because we have enough to flip this up and dash. So he could still have the Crux of Fate. But we're still actually okay because we can dash this a couple times and he's dead. But it's a close game. I think we're gonna win, but like if he just attacks with both here, it's kind of scary. Yeah, so this to me screams that he has a Wrath or Butcher's Glee. Butcher's Glee could be a thing we saw. He already dished one. This would be 5 damage, putting us to 9. Put us to 6 with a Butcher's Glee. I could trade here. You know what? I'm gonna trade here. Because this is lethal on its own, and this is going to be very good as well. And I just smell a Wrath here. Oh, or Deathbringer Regent. That'll do it too. So let's um 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So there's no way to give this formidable, right? No. I believe I just attack with the Outrider, flip it up, trade with the Deathbringer Regent, because it'll be a double striking 4/2. Yeah, I mean, let's just do that and then reload with these two. I'm not going to dash in Scream. Maybe I should have. That was probably a mistake. Yeah, it was. I should have dashed it in because if he blocked this, I could just flip this up for the win. Oh yeah, and now I don't have enough. Wow. I'm playing horribly in this draft. Thankfully my deck is insane. Oh, and it has trample too, so that would have got him down to 2. Yeah, unfortunately I'm playing awful, but So he could have been at 2 here, or dead. Yeah, that was really bad. Sure, draw some cards. If he attacks me here, I get him down to 2 and play a light form. Yeah, this card is so good. It puts so much pressure on. Like, my 2/2s are now, like, huge threats. Frostwalker's kind of annoying, actually. But I'm just going to dash this in. We'll trade here. Actually, I'll kill it. Because of double strike. Oh, he takes it? Wow, that's greedy as hell. But he doesn't die. Which is lucky for him. Aw, really? Not that I'm really complaining, but come on. He's gonna get to see my Citadel Siege, unfortunately. It's actually a big deal that he gets to see this, because he can sideboard for it. Definitely not blocking, as I have lifelink. And, like, he's gonna just have to chump here and die, actually, unless he has removal or another creature. Well, dash and bash. He's gotta have removal here or he dies. This card is really strong. It's so insane with dash. Also, I've been flooding like crazy here. Okay, so this makes me think that this is dying. Could be flattened probably. Whisk away. Hey, I get a Citadel Siege back. Woo! It's kind of sweet. Although, like, it's not really great. I'd honestly just rather have a creature. Probably won't be able to attack me here. What? It's got more removal? Alright. Okay, so just another creature. Well, how does this work again? Yeah. I thought I could tap it on my turn maybe, but... Oh wait, no, I definitely don't want to cast it. Cast with dash. Not that the counters really matter here, but... Now it's a 4/5 double strike. He's just gonna chump here, though. I mean, he could get there with this Frostwalker. He totally could. Like, he's been drawing pretty well to stay alive here. Any creature, like, we've got Sprinting Warbrute left in our deck. Trying to think if we had another... Okay, well, that's a really good sign he didn't attack there. We've drawn a lot of lands here, but... Luckily, this is still going pretty well. Alright, so let's bash here. So he's got a chump. Still going well. This Screamish Brawler is doing a lot of work just because of dash, but gonna have to find another creature maybe. He could find removal or a creature to not die. But here he keeps taking. Yeah, okay. Okay, and we drew like the best creature. Probably not the best creature. Warbrute's probably the best, but we drew pretty well. How do we sideboard against this guy? Maybe collateral damage. I don't think we need it though. I don't think we want this. He's got decent amount of removal, I think. We didn't see that much actually, but Magmatic Chasm could be good, but I think I'm just gonna run it back, honestly. Maybe Volcanic Rush over like Construct, but nah, I'm just gonna run it back. See if we can get there. This deck's insane. We're 1-0 in the finals here, and hopefully we're gonna bring it home. Alright, do we got a keep here? I think we do. This hand is not great, but we are gonna keep it. He kept 7 as well, so that's good. We're gonna have a good fair fight here. Alright, not the best draw we could have had, but certainly not the worst, I guess. Well, it might be. Frostwalker. Yeah, we can kill it with Pressure Point, although we don't get to draw a card, annoyingly. But yeah, we're probably just gonna kill that with Pressure Point. Or Kindle Fury, actually. Yeah, let's... I should have... Yeah. Kill it with Kindle Fury. I think I'd rather have the Pressure Point. Uses our mana less good, but using Kindle Fury as a 1-mana removal spell is kind of insane. That's the reason why I don't like Frostwalker very much. Okay, Citadel Siege. Well, we have a turn 4 Citadel Siege, folks. Doesn't even matter, we just need any creature, and the Citadel Siege will win us the game. Unless he has removal for the Citadel Siege. But he might have, like, Negate. I can play around Negate, maybe. Interesting. I'm just gonna slam it. I don't really want to play around Negate. Yep, and that probably means we win. I don't think I've ever seen someone not win on a turn 4 Citadel Siege. It also could have been better to play that post-combat, because he's going to block here, but... Could have Coat with Venom, maybe. Yeah, he has Coat with Venom. That's fine. I mean, it sucks. Like, it really sucks, but we've got creatures. I'm just going to play the Spell Eater next turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, yeah. Probably just Spell Eater next turn with Tranquil Cove, and then the turn after, we can just keep attacking with it and protect it with itself. Icebreakers? I think I'm just gonna ditch Pressure Point at this point. Like, I would really want to hit the 5th land so that Spell Eater will be able to protect itself. And we drew it, of course. But this is fine. This is totally fine. We've got a huge creature, and if we get to untap with it, we get to protect it. Definitely not blocking. Could have Butcher's Glee, could have Coat with Venom. We saw him have Butcher's Glee last game. We saw Coat with Venom already this game. No reason to do anything there. Wandering Tomb Shell. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. There's no point in dashing that. I was going to dash it, but I'm like, oh, he just blocks. And I kind of want to leave up 5 mana, to be honest. Just to mana leak. Yeah, I'm just going to leave up the mana. Might be wrong, but I feel like if we just protect this thing, it's going to be able to do so much damage. And like, he's only hitting us back for 3, probably only 2, because he might just chump the Tomb Shell next turn. Or use the Butcher's Glee that he has. I don't know, he's attacking. Yeah, he's probably going to chump with that. Or I bet you he has Butcher's Glee, but we'll be able to counter it. I hope he just plays any spell here. Pretty much any spell I'm gonna counter. Yeah. That gives him a lot of chumpers. I don't want that, so this is just using my mana better because I can play both of these creatures next turn. Ooh, and a light form. So I can play light form and Scream Reach Brawler. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's kind of putting all my bags or all my eggs in this basket. Maybe I should have played light form first, but like he's just gonna chump here. Oh, he takes it? God. Well, I kind of don't want to play another creature because I don't want to lose to a Wrath. Like this is gonna be 4 in the air next turn. He's gonna chump here. No, I'm gonna play this. Could be wrong, but like if he has the Wrath, he has the Wrath, and we still have a Summit Prowler with a Citadel Siege online, so I feel like we're not losing the game. Um, yeah, sweet. He just conceded. Citadel Siege is retarded. When you get to cast it that many times, that's what happens in limited. So sweet, we got through. Won another draft. Been on fire lately, and hope you guys enjoyed um, the video here. So we'll see you guys next time.